There we go. I always gotta wait like 5 to 6, 7 seconds. All right, welcome to a Monday edition of Good Dawning, guys. Welcome to the show, and grateful you're all here. Thank you. Hopefully, we all had a fantastic weekend here, and yeah, let's get things situated here for this Good Dawning. I did not grab the stone I wanted. Hang on one sec, guys. I'm going to grab the crystal I wanted to utilize for today, which I did not, which is just a basic rose quartz for any healing left over from the weekend, and maybe utilize the healerite or the lemon poppy seed muffin. But yeah, here we are. We're here. Hi, guys. All right, so welcome to all 6 of us that are here, and we'll let people pile in if see what pile we get. But yeah, so how are we doing, guys? I'm not going to turn the light. This is actually really good. So yeah. Let's slide this up a bit. Chloe, I saw the message in there, Chloe. Let's take a moment here. Let's let people pile in first. We'll get a little more here. All right. Who's here? Grace, good dawning. And Chloe, good dawning. I saw what you posted there. I'll bring it up here in a moment. Penny, good dawning. Shelley, Neil, Angie, Karen Suki, welcome everybody. Grateful to have you all here, and welcome to a new week in a new universe. Really, watching the shift in my universe, watching people shift in, and Victor, good dawning, and shift out. But that is always having people shift in and out of our universes. But yeah, sometimes it's a bigger shift, but you just have to deal and watch the new shift come in, right? So that's what we're doing here. Felicia, good dawning to you. And yeah, so things are what they are, but grateful. I don't know about you, but I'm still ringing like a bell. It's going to take a while to adjust to all these energies, but yeah. So I'm sure you guys know, but the eclipse over the weekend and the new moon, which I did set intentions for as best I could at work, of course. But the new moon, Iron Fire, good dawning. Bunny Binsky, good dawning. Grace, good dawning. Chloe, I'm here and we'll be here. Got to take care of a few things, but yeah. So let's take a moment here. Chloe put in, now that a good portion of us are here. There's 18 of us. So Chloe put into the chat that, and if you scroll all the way up, you may be able to see it. Her adopted mom, her brother, her son. Let's go up to I'm going to go read it from the horse. Asked for prayers and loving intentions. My adopted mama, Christine, lost her son to a brain aneurysm, and she just called Chloe. So let's take a moment, guys, and send some love to Christine there, and to her son who passed from a brain aneurysm, and we're sending all the love in the world there, and let's lift her up to the highest loving light there, guys, and big hugs, and we call in the angels, we call in Archangel Raphael, and we call in Saint Germain, we call in all the angels for Christine and for her son, and we big hugs, and we hold the highest light for Christine, Chloe, and the whole family there. So much love and favor. May the angels come to comfort you guys, to comfort Christine, and to be with all of you today. Chloe, no, we appreciate you, absolutely. And as of now, Chloe's going to be on the channel here on Wednesday. So we did the Zoom live over Saturday, and if you were here Saturday, little surprise, and we're going to hold that off until Wednesday when we have Chloe on. And just an announcement here, there will not be, remember way back when, yeah, exactly, when we had the no show with Jimena there, that Monday, I was going to be on with Jimena, and then we got into an accident. We'll have to go take care of that tomorrow, and so we will, we love you too, Chloe. So yeah, so there will be no Good Dawning tomorrow, due to the fact that I do have to take care of that little bit of a situation there, and not a big deal, but yeah, so we send favor to that too, and yeah, just taking what's in front of us. That's all we can really do, is just take what's in front of us. If we do anything else, yeah, we're just fighting ourselves. You never know when your time to transition is. Live like you never know when it's your time. Yeah, totally. Just starting to do that after Smashing myself for 50 years. Bunny, good dawning. All right, so we're going to work with Isis today, and then we have the cards from Archangel Raphael. I've got the Healerite here, or the Rose Quartz. And yeah, so one step at a time here. But let's see what we get for the cards today. We're going to do Isis, and then we'll go over to Archangel Raphael and see what we get here. All right, guys. All right, let's cut the cards here and see what comes up. All right, and then we'll kind of go over some energies and such as well. We'll do some clearing from the weekend. All right. Thank you, Isis, for the card. The card today is Serpent of Fire. I'm going to pull out the book and I'll show you the card. All right. And probably grab two. I did. All right. Serpent of Fire is the card. There we go. And, all right. So the card... Isis, Serpents of Fire, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood, Isis, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood, and Queen of Serpent of Fire, Queen of the Serpent of Fire, guides you through transformation now as your energy field grows stronger and old energies are burned away in the process of your growth. Trust that you are growing and are more capable than you have been previously. Do not access your current abilities based on do not assess your current abilities based on past standards, as they are no longer applied to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. So there we go. So Isis is here with the Serpent of Fire to the Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood to help us to step into the new energies. And certainly after this weekend there's a ton of new energies that are floating around in the greater source field there. And woo! So yeah, so for myself, it's been kind of an up and down crazy weekend. A lot of purging yet still. I got to deal with the boys as well. My adopted brothers are not doing well, and everyone's fighting right now. I feel so bad for Mama, and she has custody of Albert's two girls. And it's trying to, big favor, Chloe, to the whole family there and what's going on. Big, big love. Certainly. But, yeah, so, So, yeah, so it's just coping, not coping with, but rolling through the changes, people coming and going in universe, and just a shift. And so when you watch the shift, it's interesting, especially if you're not shifting, but things around you are, and you're kind of just standing center there. It's be strong, exactly. It's Chloe, be strong, exactly. Favor, and same with a lot of us here in the shifts that are going on in our universes. It's about being strong and standing in our frames and standing in that energy. Exactly. So let's see what we get from Archangel Raphael here as well. We'll clear some energies from the weekend. Oh man, my dogs ate my driver's license, ownership and insurance slip while my eyes were closed. Ugh, not so cool. Ooh, favor, Iron Fire Horse. Big favor there. So you titled your vehicle. Favor there. All right, so let's cut these cards. 1, 2, and 3. And let's see what we get from Archangel Raphael today. All right, take the top card bottom card is energetics, and the top 3 as the energy of today. I'll thank you, Henny. I'm usually the person to bring peace during these times. Favor. All right, guys. Let's see what we've got here from Archangel Raphael. And we pulled this card before, so it's kind of funny we get it again. So there's something we're missing or something we need to learn. Atlantis. So seek deeper understanding. Lucky. Welcome, brother. Grateful to see you here. Grading for nap and work tonight. Yeah, big favor there. Much love, Lucky. Grateful to see you. Good show last night, guys, as well. If you missed Nuestra Tabula Rasa last night with Millie and Trista, Lucky, and Victor there, good stuff. And a really good show. They did an amazing job and awesome stuff. So if you missed it, definitely check that out. Yeah, so let's see what we've got. Henny, good dawning. So let's see what we've got. Atlantis here, and then Emerald Tablet. So we're just pulling the Emerald Tablet, and I have the book of the Emerald Tablet on my book stand there, on my bookshelf. So Emerald Tablets of Thoth, to be exact. And if you look at the book, it's like by Doral, Dora. But educate yourself. So really should finish reading the Emerald Tablets here. But the tablets theoretically are, and they are the blueprint for how to manifest. But yeah, so the Emerald Tablets, then we have Divine Feminine. So birthing new possibilities. What are you bringing into to favor into fruition, really, into your universe? And then finally, Starseed Origin. All right, so what is your Starseed Origin? We've been working on that. I figured out mine. I had a session with Val from Illumination Portal, and she did my chart. Favor, Val, thank you again so much for that. And so I know that you're not alone, but I also found my Starseed Origin and kind of got doubled up here. Diane G told me I was from Sirius C, and then we also figured out through my chart, through Val there, that I'm also a Sirian as well, Sirian C as well. So there we go. So I'm good cards. Thank you. So if we put it all together here, so it's asking us, thank you. I appreciate that, Shelley. So it's asking us to find our strength, to stand and seek deeper understanding first. So if we're seeking deeper understanding, this ties together as simple as possible here. Educate yourself, right? So read the Emerald Tablets. Also, birthing new possibilities, seeking deeper understanding. Then if you're educating yourself in the Emerald Tablets, may give you an idea to birth new possibilities. And so doing so with your Divine Feminine there, birthing new possibilities. And then finally, know that you're not alone. So what are you birthing there? And realize that you're part of a bigger group, right? You're part of that Starseed family there. So for myself, I'm a Sirian C. And I did invite, we haven't gotten any reply or anything yet, but we did invite Val onto the channel there, and maybe we'll do some Starseed stuff as well and see what we get here. But yeah, grateful. All right, so let's clear some energies. Hershey, good dawning. And Hershey and I should... I'm going to state this, Hershey, since I have that thingy for the accident that I had when the day I was going to go in with Jimena, that was a month ago at this point, over a month ago. We should be able to go live tomorrow. It's at 8:30. We're live at 10:30 tomorrow. I don't think I'll be there that long, but I am just putting that caveat out there that I may be a little bit... so yeah, there is no good dawning tomorrow, and I hopefully should be back in time for a pattern tomorrow, Tuesday, with Hershey there. Pattern readings, but if not for some odd... Nathan, good dawning. Love you, brother. But if I'm not for some reason, then I'm just stuck trying to deal with... You got to deal with what you got to deal with. Life throws you, right? Chloe, email me anytime. Thank you, Hershey. So Hershey will wing it, so to speak. Hopefully she'll wing it. But if I can get in there late even, I'm still in there. So it will still work. It's just if I can get there, or even get there late. But thank you. All right, guys. So let's clear some energies from the weekend there. And we'll talk about the new energies as well. And yeah, one step at a time here. But watching the shift in my universe is... what about you? Did you guys have a bit of a shift over the weekend, to say the least there? And I certainly did. Yeah, so I was at Red Rocks, but when the eclipse came over there, she was like ringing like a bell. I'm pretty much as solid as I've ever been at this point. There's a few things that seem to be shaking around in my universe, so it's not about solid, it's about just deal. Sometimes you get the emotional when things shake around in your universe and you go up or down, and so you got to kind of deal with it, but everything passes, right? Everything you thought was isn't, and everything that you hold to sometimes isn't, and if things fall away, then it's meant to be, and you just kind of have to ride it out, but eventually, and after time, you don't have to... There's nothing to hold. It's gone, so you don't hold on to it. If you want me to go on without you, I will. It's up to you. But yeah, I can't. We'll see. We'll have to keep it exactly. We'll figure it out. But hopefully, I should be done. It shouldn't be too long there. I can't imagine. It's only 10 minutes away, so I can't imagine I have to go. It's going to take all day or anything. But yeah, we will see what 8:30. I should be out of there by 9, 10 at the latest. I would imagine. I'd still be home in time. So yeah, let's take it one step at a time here. But if you want to wait, that's fine. If you want to go on, I certainly. But yeah, Purple Moon, good dawning. But yeah, so for myself, the energies have been really, really amazing. It's just I've never been so grounded. I've not centered in my life. I don't know about you. How did you guys react over the weekend there? And it's going to take 3 to 6 months at minimum, for all this to soak in, to come into what we're looking for in our universe. And so yeah, it's going to take a bit of time, but once it does come in there, so those energies, now that they're integrating into us there, right? So we're in the integration phase. Could be just as equally as wonky as it has been over the past few days there. And of course, the greater source field has definitely gone wonky, but we don't really pay attention to that. But you can just feel the energies within it being in a bit of wonkiness. And yeah, and also, so tomorrow or today will be the last day with the hat, with the crazy hair, as we're finally going to get a haircut. Although this doesn't look too bad. You could actually I could probably wear this. I don't know about out in public, but yeah. So tomorrow we will actually have a haircut, guys, and much better deal here. But so let's clear some energies over the weekend. What came into your universe that you might want to get rid of from this weekend? What came into your crawl there, and what are you looking to remove? I know there's a few things from me that definitely need to. We're probably going to be removed, and yeah. You're getting yeah, exactly. I'm getting my hairs cut, as Henny's dad would say that I'm going to get my hairs cut. But it's only been since July, so July, most of July, like the first week of July, so July, August, and September, so pretty much 3 months. And so for me to go 3 months without a haircut, that's what you get, and it's yeah, pretty crazy there. But I don't think I'm gonna have to go bald anytime, so I don't have to worry about being the guy that goes bald at gratefully at any specific time. But you never know, right? But so from my end there and your end, let's clear some energies from the weekend here, and other energies. Get your hair exactly, Henny. We're gonna get our hairs cut here, and your dad. Here comes your dad. He's. All right. So yeah. So from. Thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up when you're. Yeah, thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Like and subscribe, guys. I truly hit the bell as well for when I go live. I did post a 5-minute, it's a short video, but me driving into Red Rocks there. So we got the first half of it, but it took me forever to get a decent, even then it was rainy, but we got it through. So there is a video of me driving into Red Rocks, so definitely check that out if you want to see what it looks like there, but gorgeous. But yeah, and we'll do some more driving around, and I still have to do the video from on the way to work where I stop, or where I can stop and show you the Swiss Alps of Colorado. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, looking forward to not seeing the Swiss Alps of Colorado shortly. But I'm already subbed, just checked purple. Perfect. All right, guys, so just checked purple. There you go. Thank you. All right, guys, so let's clear some energies from the weekend. What do you have in your crawl that you need to get rid of? What might have happened in your weekend energetically that you want to get rid of, or what is transpiring in your universe that you may just want to let transpire and move forward at this point? So from your end, and of course mine as well, as we do on every Monday, of course, we'll set intentions. Millie, good dawning. Welcome as well. Grateful. Chloe. Well, big hugs for Chloe there from Millie. Awesome. Millie, welcome to the show there. We are grateful. And Millie did a short. Have a wonderful day, guys. And so check out her short there. Millie's prompting us to have an explosive and wonderful day. And also, Bunny Binsky did an amazing drive and chat. Well, not much chat, but a very peaceful drive. There's a few interesting words in there. But yeah, Bunny, thank you for your video. It's only a couple minutes, guys, as well. So if I see, and I know Lottie's always posting as well. And but yes, and I apologize. I'm going to state this as a blanket to everybody here. I apologize to all of you guys if for some reason or another I don't get to your channel or I do, but I don't. But it's just tough because I'm not in front of YouTube that with working and all. So I appreciate it, and I love you guys, but I'm not always able. Felicia, good dawning. How are you and King? Grateful to see you. So yeah, so let's clear some energies from this weekend, and nice to see you here, Millie. So let's clear those energies from your end and mine. What we're going to do is either the chalkboard method, Hershey and, of course, Mo can run out to the beach, and if they wanted to, right in the sand. So yeah, whatever works for you guys. Victor and we'll have Victor and Millie and Lucky, of course, and Trista can cold stone chisel their grievances from their energy clearing from the weekend into a blank slate, which was an amazing show, guys. By the way, Millie, thank you for. I've been hearing back. I've sent one sent home from school. Oh, favor, Millie. Favor, big healing favor there. But thank you, Millie and Trista and Victor and Lucky did an amazing job last night on Nuestra, and I missed being there tremendously. It was a really amazing, and really, Trista, you had an amazing, I don't know if you're in the chat, but you had an amazing topic, and you guys did awesome. And yeah, summer. Summer is you guys were talking about seasons there. Summer is definitely, Justine, good dawning. That's okay. We're going to do the Zoom party at least maybe once a month or quarterly, every 2 months or so, 6 weeks. But we're going to keep doing it, so it's not going anywhere. But yeah, you guys were amazing. And yeah, so summer is you guys talked about the seasons there. Summer is my favorite season, my go-to. Winter, even fall or spring, depend if it's 60 or below. I have a very low blood pressure. And so like my feet, I sit down, my feet fall asleep, always. I get up every time I sit down, my foot's asleep. And my butt will fall asleep, my thigh will fall asleep. And I've gotten up and fallen over because I'm asleep, right? But yeah, so with low blood pressure, you don't stay warm. It's not pumping as fast, right? So if you have high blood pressure, you get hot faster. You see them sweat. You have low blood pressure at 60 degrees internally, I'm already clattering my teeth. No kidding. Last night, I was like three layers last night. A very heavy, like V-neck, like long sleeve tee, and then a Adidas pullover, the level 3 Adidas pullovers, like the heavier ones with the three stripes, and then a jacket on top of that. Viviani, good dawning. And so yeah, low blood pressure. That's why summer is my favorite season, because with low blood pressure, it's cold. All the rest of the time, it's not above 60. I'm cold. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. So. Yeah, we don't do winter well. I don't winter well, so standing out at Red Rocks is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to go get some of that electric gear from Under Armour or something. Justine, check out Keanu Reeves' channel. It's so good. He's done a lot of healing in 1 year. Keanu Reeves and then there's a fake Keanu Reeves as well. And if I can find it, you know what's weird is if you have a shorts channel that you watch or something, and then you don't like watch their shorts for like a couple of days, they like fold into the mix, and so you got to like find them, right? That's what's weird about YouTube. It's like the channels will fold into your mix, and then it's like, crap, what was that channel? There's something Keanu Reeves, and it's like, damn it. But it was a fake Keanu Reeves, but it was hilarious. He would do all kinds of amazingly funny stuff. So let's clear some energies, guys. The fake, yeah, Viviani knows what I'm talking about. Thank you, Viviani. How are you, by the way? Much love. Viviani, the fake Keanu Reeves, he looks just like him. And Keanu Reeves loves him, too. I think Keanu Reeves is actually sub to the fake Keanu Reeves. But Keanu Reeves, yeah, I've heard stories. Like, if you meet him, if you're, like, walking around New York and you see him sitting outside, stop and talk to him. That's his job, right? So, like, he'll sit down on a park bench and just invite people to sit down, talk, and whatever, shoot the shite. And, yeah, and if they need a couple bucks in cash, he's always a man with the plan there. Buy him lunch. He's that kind of guy. It's like Dave Chappelle, if you're ever in Ohio there, and I forget the name of the town, but we're Antioch College, Antioch, Ohio. Yeah, there we go. So if you're ever there in Antioch and you see Dave Chappelle sitting on a chair on a bench outside, he's just there to hang out. He lives there, but he's got a farm. But he's just there sitting out in public, hanging out, wanting you to talk to him. But there you go, Suzette. We love you. And Tootsie Roll as well. Grateful for all of you guys. You are family, and I'm grateful. Let's clear some energies, finally. All right, so take a deep breath with me, if you would, please. Take the breath for yourself, but take it together with us as a simultaneous breath, right? We breathe in and out at the same time. That crazy energies, right? Like Victor and his simultaneous sip, right? All right, guys, take a sip or a breath of air in. Breathe in with me. No sip, but we have no beverage. But sip in. And hold and release. Another breath of beautiful air. And release. And one more. So what do you want to release from your end of the week? What are you looking to release from your weekend, guys? For me, there's, just the old me more than anything else. But from your end, take a moment and as we do... Clint, good dawning, brother. We're just releasing some energies from the weekend. Iron Fire. I can relate, Josh. I had the low blood pressure all my life until my daughter passed. Oh, favor, Iron Fire. Big favor there. Love you. Yeah, that can also be situational too, for sure. But yeah, all right. So let's clear some energies. from the weekend from our old self as well, because as we did step through a portal, and what gets me is had I known what I know now, and had I looked at my chart more deeply, right, and known some future astrology, because this was one of the biggest weekends astrologically that we've ever had in our universes, right, being on planet Earth. Ooh, all right, you can earn 3 times Coles cash too. If you have Coles, you may have just gotten a message saying earn 3 times Coles cash with your Coles account by spending exactly. But I'm sorry. But yeah, so what are you clearing from this weekend? Me, it's the old karmic self mostly. But yeah, the energies have just been on fire, and it's going to take a while for those to settle in. But here we go, guys. So take a moment and clear the energies from your weekend, however so. Whatever came into your crawl, if Bob yelled at you as you were leaving work on Friday, or if you got cut off at the grocery store, almost hit a skateboarder on your car, or you had to deal with family or that you may not get along with, or somebody. Good dawning, Jimena. Good dawning, beautiful soul. Love you. Grateful to see Jimena here. I think she'll be live at noon, or my time, 2 o'clock Eastern time. But yeah, here we go. Clear some energy. So from your end, clear it out. Whatever you need to clear, the muck and gunk, a lot of it's already been cleared. And thank you, Henny, for being the bucket crew this morning. And yeah, here we go. All right, so let's clear those energies. What do you need to clear from your weekend? Take a moment to do so, if you haven't already cleared it through Truthwave. All right, I'm throwing energies off my field all left and right here. Jesse, Netflix last day for The Good Place, September 25th. The show's really worth. Actually, I don't watch TV, right? But I watch occasional shows or seasons of shows, right? Like one targeted show, like I did with a friend. We haven't watched a show in a year otherwise, but we do watch the entire Good Place. And sometimes what's crazy is that if you haven't seen The Good Place and it leaves on the 25th, as Henny said, it's actually a really good show. It's spiritual, but yet funny, and it'll leave you at the end there going, things that make you go, because at the end there, you have to make a decision, and they make this decision, and the decision is, it's kind of a crazy decision, but it's a decision maybe you all have to make at some point there. And so yeah, if you get a chance to watch The Good Place. It's a really underrated show, but it's a good show, and Ted Danson, of course, is fun to watch, and so check it out. I wouldn't actually state a TV show, right? Because I don't watch much TV because it's programming. But no, that one wasn't programming. That was enlightening and entertaining all at the same time. Clint, I worked with disabled adults over 20 years and took care of my ex-husband for 2.5 after a major stroke. Suzette, so we know what your dharma is in this lifetime. It's taking care of others in your universe. But hopefully within that dharma there, you're taking care of yourself there too. But yeah, and seeing that's an easy pattern. If you had to take care of now you have taking care of your mom. But it boils down to Suzette taking care of herself. And Favor, we heard over Saturday there that you are. So Wednesday, and favor to your changes there, Suzette. But Wednesday, 2 tissue box ending. You ever watch? Yeah, that's sometimes why I don't like watching movies. You ever want to watch a movie, then at the end of the movie, it's over, right? And so you get all wrapped in the movie. But if you got nothing after, it's like, wait a minute. So sometimes I just won't watch movies. Like I want to watch a movie, but I won't because of the ending, and it's like there's nothing. It's over, and I don't like the sad, right? Oh wow, Suzette, that's amazing. But I'm confused why you told me that. Did I miss a comment? Thank you, Josh. Love you and everyone. Clint. Yeah, I don't know why click reading supposed to read clock reading disability. Oh, because he said disabilities. That's why she said that. The word disabilities in there, Clint. But yeah, so Tina, how are the chickens there? Yeah. How cool is that? You just get to go, like, I need breakfast. I'm just going to go outside, grab some eggs, fresh breakfast. And what is it? I've never had an egg, like, from a farm, right? It's always been from the store, right? So I don't know how different, and maybe, Tina, you can exacerbate on this in the chat here. How different does an egg actually taste when you lift the chicken up and say, "No, that's mine, thank you," and eat it right then and there. Not literally, like, but like cook it like 5 minutes later. How much? I can imagine what it would taste like versus like having to go to the store after however long it's been sitting. Yeah, I mistyped. The guy I was doing a job for can't read a dang clock. You know what? I know people who can't read clocks, like regular wristwatch clocks, like a regular clock, like that kind of clock. They can't read it. It's not taught in school anymore, if you didn't know that. But reading time, how to tell time, and cursive handwriting is not taught in schools at all anymore, as crazy as that sounds. But yeah, and there may be reasons. Somebody gave me an interesting reason why they're not. I'm just going to say this: what document is written in cursive and on parchment? And it's really long, right? And it has many pages, and it tells you how free you are or not. Well, you're free in yourself, but how free the freedoms that you should have or shouldn't have in this country, right? And it's all written in what? Cursive. But if you can't read it, I mean, you can buy one that's not written in cursive, but if you physically can't read it, that's what they told me. They're like, they're doing that on purpose so that they can't read the document that runs the United States, right? So people can't read it. But I'm like, I don't think that they've gone that deep as to think that. But yeah, they aren't teaching cursive in school anymore, which is crazy. Nor reading how to tell time. It's all digital, but at least we're not in. You ever look in Europe? There, it's all military time. It feels very like out of. I mean, in the army, it's one thing, but like seeing it in society, it's a little. That's my focus, especially. So kids today will fall over if you put them in front of a sundial. A sundial. Oh, a sundial. Well, better yet, we could put sticks and. If we can find the right, I could put a sundial right in, I'm due east-west, right? So I could probably put sticks and stuff, and I can tell the time when I know, because the sun, literally noon is like when the sun is in between my two windows, right? There's a window here, my fireplace mantle, which I'm touching right here, then a window down yonder. And so when the sun is in between both windows, it's noon. There we go. It's easy for me, but I'm plumb line due west, east-west, like 0 degrees. But crazy. I prefer military time. All right, so it's but most of the world does. So it's like now it'd be 0913, which feels weird, but yeah. So most of the world prefers military time. I've made several sundials and driveways for customers. There you go. You can draw one with chalk if you want to. If you know your sun and know where you are, know where your noon is, then that's all that matters. Is where you know where your sun is. Just mark the shadow at noon with your watch. Go out at noon and mark the shadow at noon with your watch. And mark it on the ground, then you can make a sundial. 22 crew. Woohoo. All right, guys. So tell me your experiences over the weekend. What are you shedding? What are you bringing in? And for myself, like I said, had I known in my astrology, because this was hiding in my chart, the new moon and all this, and my moon is at 29 degrees, right? And it states, it's clear on my chart. I mean, and it's right there. And had I known the astrology, the future astrology, like when I was like 30, I would have been like, oh, my reset point is going to be in 2025, right? I would have absolutely known that my reset point was yesterday. And it's not like the big, like poof, brand new. But the karmic self is falling away. The accepting self is standing strong. And I'm not standing in energies. Like I used to stand based off of, just stand around. And my emotions would be the base of where I'm standing. And now it's just peace. There's nothing here. It's just emptiness, right? And I tell you what, as it falls away, and a lot of you probably can relate, as the heaviness, all the energies fall away, right? Then, hoo-wee. All right, so tomorrow, again, just for those who joined us, we will not be having a good dawning. If we remembered Jimena, the day I was not on Jimena there, and I had gotten into an auto accident, so that has to be dealt with tomorrow. And let's all say favor that it works out amazingly. We'll add that into the circle today, as well as Chloe as well. And so absolutely, guys. But so from your end, hopefully you had an amazing. So yeah, no good dawning tomorrow. It's exactly at 8:30. So instead of coming to good dawning, send me a favor. Do me a favor, guys. Seriously, I love you guys. Seriously, because we won't have good dawning. Just take a moment at 8:30 tomorrow, like when you come to good dawning after Truth Wave, because I won't even be at the end of Truth Wave. Send some love and favor to my whatever happens tomorrow. Send some love. We'll send love and favor. If you would, I would appreciate it, and just hold the all in your thoughts there. Maybe the the police is no show, right? If they don't show, then I'm clear as a bell. So maybe I've had that once where I had a ticket, and I've only had a handful of tickets, like 3, but four tickets. I'm not gonna lie, 3, 4. But yeah, so the cop didn't show up, and so I got immediately just like, you're dismissed. So maybe we can favor to that, right, guys? I hope you get big compensation. I'm not the one getting compensation. I was the rear ender, so I have to deal with whatever. No compensation on my end. But yeah, it was a half a mile an hour. So hopefully the judge will laugh and say, like, your car was from 1994, and we can't tell what's what. And so there is no, because your car is from 1994, and so there's no, and it was a half a mile. And have a nice day. My favorite. I might have to look into that because it's getting. Let's see here. What are we looking at here? Clint, have a great day, brother. Jimena, it said that an ADH thing with track taking time. You know what I keep seeing, and you may want to Google it. These guys, anybody who has ADHD, and I keep getting this advertisement for these glasses. There's these like glasses that you put either over your glasses or you wear them as regular glasses. They don't look like anything crazy, like in the military, like birth control glasses from the army, the brown frame glasses. But they look amazing. And I don't know, they put off this light, like a bluish, like this purple tint. And I have no idea how it works, guys, but you may want to look into it. I keep seeing advertisements for them. How they don't say cure, but you can't say anything cures anything without the FDA approval. And we are not a medical channel here, so we're not giving medical advice. We are just basing this discussion off of an advertisement that we saw. Yeah, so seriously, Millie, I keep seeing that. It's like, you know, how you sometimes, like, you're scrolling and you see a little squared advertisement that says ADHD question mark, and then it shows these 2 people like standing out, like looking over the mountain, and it's like wearing these purplish glasses, and it says, and I never really looked, but I never thought about it until now. But it says these glasses can cure your ADHD. In question, you know, quote, cure, quote, I am not a doctor, your ADHD. So yeah, so if you want to check that out, all you need, if I find it, I'll forward it in the Discord or what have you, or email it to you. But yeah, it comes up every once in a while on my feed and stuff on my phone. So yeah, it's a thing that I don't know. It's these lenses that help you to work with your ADHD. I have no idea how it works in any aspect there, but favor. I have been taking my Adderall sparingly today. I am taking one. Ooh, favor. Yeah, if I took Adderall, it'd be like taking it'd be like me, it'd be like taking cocaine. It'd be like, which, yes, we've, in the past universe, have tried that. But yeah, I'd be speeding around like a chicken with my head cut off if I did that. All right, to say, yes, Bonnie, we should all, Rich. Let's see here. I forgot about the gnomes and Emily. Josh, great laugh. Love your, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just been so heavy, and it's like it's just going away. And had I known the shift was sitting in my chart since since birth, I've been sitting here like, where's my shift? I mean, I know I've been in it, but like, where's the actual? There has to be a delineation point, right, or a threshold or a crossing, right? And so in this case, yesterday was a crossing, and it was sitting in my chart the whole time. Had I known the future astrology, I just would have been like, all right, I just gotta. At the 2025, at age 52, I will cross over, and all this karmic stuff will start to fade away, and it is. Yeah, I didn't. I only yelled at one car last night. That was pretty amazing. But, awesome stuff. Yeah. So let's set some intentions for this week and do some gratitude. There we go. So let's do some gratitude, guys. Gratitude is an attitude, an extension of. Once you start you just start where it's natural, right? You start walking in a gratitudinal state, right? Gratitudinal. We create our own words here on Good Dawning. A gratitudinal state, a grateful state, right? Grateful I'm not dead, right? But a grateful state, and we start standing in that frame of the grateful state. So from your end, what are you grateful for? For me, I'm grateful for more than you'll ever know. But I mix both types. So in interactive daydreaming, time traveling, and then hyper focus at times. There you go. So let's take a moment here. And speaking of, what are you grateful for? We're going to jot down 5 things. 5 things, there we go. That we are grateful for, and that you are hopefully grateful for. Then, yeah, I might even jump into a channeling here, guys. 22 crews when there's 22 in the chat. There we go. And yeah, we had 22 crew last night on the Nuestra Tabla Rasa there for a minute. Then went to 23. But all right, guys, so what are you grateful for? Take a moment, throw it in the chat, write it down. If you're Hershey and Mo, you can run out to the beach and do so if you want. If you're Henny, you can spread the muck and gunk from the bucket there out onto the floor and write it out if you want to. But there we go. What do you want to shift in? What do you want to be grateful for? What are you grateful for? I'm going to write it down. So please do the same. Gratitude. Here we go. Self-guided. All right. Henny, because quite often when we are together consistently, 22 in the chat, master number, master builders, 1122. There you go. See? Ha ha. All right. So what are you grateful for? For myself, I am grateful for love, right? All of you and this channel. Flow in my universe. And we're not talking about flow from Mel's Diner. Kiss my grits. Opportunity or positive, and I'm also grateful for positive changes in my universe. But yeah, we are not talking about flow, nor Mel, nor the diner either. But grateful for helping people, helpful people, helping people myself, y'all, and learning. Awesome, Tina. So yeah, if you want to put what you're grateful for in the chat, if you don't, that is fine. But we're also going to work on some I am statements. But I'm going to do a channeling here. So let's do a channeling from I don't know who, but we'll see who comes through. Muck and Gunk trucks ready at all times, 24/7. Thank you, Henny, for being the muck and gunk. Say that 3 times fast. You know, the same mucking. Muck and gunk. There we go. Thank you for cleaning up the muck and I can't even say it. Muck and gunk from Truthwave. I am grateful for my children. I'm grateful I have learned patience. I am grateful I see through the gaslighting I once didn't. I am grateful I stand my ground, and I'm grateful you are fully supported. Yes, we all support Billy, for sure. Teresa, good dawning. I just saw that you are live. Hope all is well. Yes, Teresa, hope you are well as well. And Teresa will be live tomorrow at 3 or 5. And yeah, I'm grateful for the beautiful people I met today. Love, peace, happiness, and food. Food's always a good thing to be grateful for sure. All right, guys. So Bonnie, awesome. Good dawning. All right, guys, so let's throw down a channeling here and see what we got. Grateful to be part of the greatest chat family ever. Oh, Henny. Yeah, it's just amazing. We're all over the place, but we're all together, and it's just absolutely amazing. Yeah, we need to find a Mr. Floyd's universal retreat place or something, so we could all hang out, right? So we need to buy a building. And grateful for this amazing shower. Oh, Trista, awesome. Trista just had an amazing shower. So just out of curiosity, you're way up there in Canada. Is it already getting cold? Do you have to wear a winter coat? We know how cold it can get where Trista lives, for sure. If you know where she in Canada there, it's not the warmest spot even her summers aren't the hottest. But I'm just curious because I'm trying to see her. We know in Florida, of course, Hershey's still out on the beach there. But are you up wearing winter coats at this point, or is it still kind of chill up there? Well, I dozed. It's getting chilly in Colorado. Well, of course, it's getting chilly here in Colorado. 50 degrees, 45, 50. It was 40-something the other night at Red Rocks, and it was really cold. They had 6 layers of clothes on. And I was trying to move. I felt like Ralphie from Christmas Story when he's putting on that winter coat, and he's like, I can't move my arms. I can't move my arms. That was me. I was wearing 4 layers and a jacket, and I'm I can't move. What's going on? Trying to stay warm at Red Rocks, but so yeah, Ralphie running in the snow. I'm grateful for all that I have, and it's been all right. Let's see here. It's cooling down, but no coat yet for me. It's more like hoodie weather. Okay, there you go. But yeah, so you think your winters are bad? Just wait till Trista's talking about her winter. It's going to be epic, right? Epic winters up there comparatively. It's 50 in the AM lately. Yeah, that's what we get as midnight, 1, it's 50 degrees outside, which isn't terrible, but when you have low blood pressure, it's really teeth clattery. It's crazy when your teeth start clattering at 45, 50, 55. Hoodie weather is not, hoodies are my favorite thing to wear, as you can see, right? So we got to go to Goodwill and see what this is a David Buffalo. You know, Buffalo. Like I used to have a David Buffalo jacket, right? Like when the peacoat things were in style, like in 2010, 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13. I had a Dave Buffalo jeans. Yeah, this is. But yeah, no, we go to we gotta go to Goodwill and find some more hoodies, right? But yeah, that's where I came up with the perfect 3-stripe Adidas hoodie at Goodwill. It's only like $70. They're like $75 now. Yeah, anybody been to a clothing store lately or looked at the prices? Because tariff has not been our, right? Tariff and is tariffing through the. Yeah, I want to get a new pair of shoes, and I still need a new pair of shoes, but the ones I want have gone up like $30. It's like, damn. I mean, I can afford the $30, but it's just like, should have got them in September instead of October, or earlier before the tariff came into effect. But Josh, you just blew my mind. Yes, I will focus on a playhouse for us all. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's get some energy together. We need like Pee Wee's Playhouse, right? We need our own place to just hang out, like the crew, right? So our universe, our own little like bar and grill, right? That's the spot. There we go. That's what we need. But all right, so let's do a channeling. I've always liked percolates. My dad has a vintage real one that never lets. He never lets me keep. Maybe I'll ask him again. Percolates like what is a percolate? 30. Yeah, I know. The tariffs have kind of shuffled. Yeah, I know. I wanted a new pair of on shoes because they work really well with my flat feet. And yeah, the price. So we're just gonna wait a minute and see if something changes there. But yeah. All right, guys. So let's do a channeling. I don't know who we're channeling here, but we'll see. Saint Germain, we are grateful that you are here, and we are grateful all of you are here, and we are grateful for this dawning, are you not? We are channeling through Josh for you to you today, and we say that every time that we channel, so it's the authenticator tag, so you know that Saint Germain is channeling through Josh for you today, right? And what are you doing today, right? Are you grateful? Are you standing in your frame, and are you feeling the energies from this weekend? That is the question Saint Germain is asking of you, because this weekend was a big weekend. If you have your moon in Virgo, then you are making a shift. So for Millie, for example, her moon is in Virgo. So she is making a shift for your channeler here, for Josh. His moon is in Virgo. His moon was 29 degrees directly. So he is making the big shift, right? The direct shift. So what are you stepping through in your universe? Can you see that? And what are you shifting into when you are shifting out? If you are shifting out, you are not just shifting into empty space, right? You are becoming. And what are you becoming is the question we are going to go over today. Are you allowing yourself to become your highest version? If you had gone through this weekend's energies, you should feel a little bit different. Those of you in the chat, ask yourself, how am I feeling at this moment? Take a moment. Are you feeling heavy and karmic? Are you feeling sad and upset and angry and frustrated? Or are you feeling more at peace? Are you feeling a bit more calm? And are you feeling a bit more reassured about your future and your universe? If you are feeling the latter, then you are in space. If you are feeling what we said at first, where you are out of space, you did not feel the eclipse, you are still standing in the old energies. So the question for you is, have you adapted and have you allowed the new energies to come into your frame? Or are you still standing in your old karmic self? Because this weekend, generally speaking, especially if you have your moon in Virgo, was a big shift for all of us, right? We had stepped past the karmic self. We are eclipsing ourselves and creating new intentions for us as who we want to be, right? With the new moon. On top of the eclipse, like a sandwich, right? The eclipse new moon sandwich, right? So where are you standing within that sandwich? Are you filling the inside, right, with new stuff, right? Are you releasing the stuff from the inside? Or are you the bun, right, trying to control everything and hold it all together, right? What are you? If you are trying to be the bun of your hamburger, it's not going to work. You are not in control. The bun naturally holds the meat together, but you are the sandwich in place. But you are the meat of the sandwich. So it is your job as the hamburger meat, right? And we are talking just in colorful language, metaphors, right? So if you are the hamburger and the bun is surrounding you, then are you releasing the bun so you have a less heavy and dense meal?
maybe a lettuce wrap, right? Or are you looking through and seeing what is in your bond, right, that you need to work on, right? That is what this weekend was all about, right? Is what is clearing from you, and what are you, and new energies are you stepping into? What are you becoming, and who are you becoming when you are not going to be who you were? Do you understand? Because this weekend was that switch. That's when you have an eclipse and you have a new moon at the same time, you are going to make a big change. So it is your job then to ground into those new energies, which could take up to 3 to 6 months, right? Eclipse energies are not just a day, right? They are a season, right? So watch what changes in your universe over the next 6 weeks, 6 months, right? Watch what changes in your frame. Watch what changes in how you act to others and how you react to the greater source field. You are going to see a bigger shift, right? And those of you like Millie, who have your moon in Virgo, you're going to see even a larger shift than you think. But we are grateful. Typically, by the summer, we had a bear in town and a lamb running around. Ooh. So you had a bear and a lamb. We are grateful. But from your universe, are you able to stand in that? Hold the energies from yesterday. Allow those energies to wash over you and become who you are today, right? It's going to take time, so as things fall away, let them. As you stand in frame, stand stronger. But it's going to be up to you to hold that frame, to grab that energy, and to stand stronger in your frame, right? We are in the new space, so what are you going to create as well? This is what we are asking of you. We are on a brand new energy as of today. We are also in the equinox, right? We are going to fall into the line of the new season. We are saying goodbye to summer, so you will see Josh clattering his teeth more. But we are saying is, are you grateful? And can you see when the leaves fall, what are you going to change, right? We are not asking you to go inside, right? To go inside yourself and to have a quiet fall, right? And let the leaves fall inside your soul. This is not the energies anymore. The energies of yesterday are time for you to step forward in your frame. Time for you to see that you are a bigger picture, and time for you to take your karmic self, your heavy energetic self, the self that is full of darkness, the self that you sit around in heavy energies, heavy emotions, sadness, and whatnot, right? The you that is taking you out to frame, and to flush that away, right? To see that as your old self. You are the source you are looking for, and we're going to do some I am statements if you want to join Saint Germain with I am. I am the energy I am looking for. I am the love I am looking for. I am the peace in my soul, the peace in my heart that I am looking for. And I am all of the abundance in the universe wrapped up in one small cell inside me, right? Everything I am looking for is inside me, and I am what I am looking for. Are you seeing what we are doing here? With the energies of yesterday, you are no longer in depression or in sadness, if you choose to be, right? You can step past those, right? You are no longer holding the energies through your emotions, but you are now holding the energies tight through your frame, right? That is the idea of yesterday, where you're releasing the karmic self, where the energies flush out and you are walking around like a marionette, right? Loose and goosey, right? Nobody's pulling your strings, though, if you are in understanding of what is going on with the energies. So follow with Saint Germain again. I am all the awesomeness I am looking for, and I am living in my highest timeline. I am amazing, and I am awesome. I am creating the flow I am looking for, bringing in the love I am looking for, and creating the life I am looking for in my universe. I am standing strong in my frame, and I am the love that I am looking for. Are you an understanding of who and what you really are? You are what you state you are, and you are the energy of the I am, right? The I am encompasses all, and you are creating that with every step and breath you take, right? Not every move you make, but do not be watching you, though. We are not stalking you, right? I always found that song quite interesting, but nonetheless, you are standing around in your frame today, hopefully, right? Stand strong, stomp your feet on the ground. Stand in that frame, look around and realize you own this, right? Tell yourself, I got this, we've got this. We, meaning your inner child and your source self. There's two of you, right? You are not just one, you are a dichotomy, right? That's why you are always fighting. Your inner child and your source self are always, the inner child is the broken needy, right? And then the source self is trying. So when you merge those two, right, and stand in frame, then you will see it's all good, right? So Love yourself today. Love your inner child. Have a wonderful day, as Millie did on her short, right? And have an amazing day, because you are amazing. Remember, everything that you do is creating your universe, guys. So if you are standing around ignoring the positive energies, you are not stomping your feet on the ground and grounding, right? And feeling the energies. You are not taking time to realize who you are, and you are not walking your walk, then you are missing out, right? But yesterday was the switch. You have the opportunity now to stand in new frame, new earth, right? The new earth energies. We're not standing in the karmic self. We're not leading through emotion. We are leading through solid love, right? We're not leading through falseness or leading through lack. We are leading, seeing ourselves as the abundance that we have been looking for in the first place, right? So if you do not see yourself as all abundance, then you are seeing yourself what? As lack, but you are source. So you create the energy. So if you want to be the source of all lack, you can do that. You have every right. But Saint Germain is asking you to be the source of your abundance instead. It's a lot easier. And it's a lot easier to push out flow energies than it is to stand karmic and block your flow, block your universe. Do you realize it's more energy to frown than it is to smile if you are in understanding? So see it for what it is. And if you did not get to ground those energies in yesterday, go ground them today. If you did not get to take a moment and look in the mirror and say, we are now awesome and everything is going to be okay, do so. And remember, you are the awesomeness you have been looking for. There's no other awesomeness out there. And I am creating all awesomeness. I am on my highest timeline. And I am living the best life any human has ever lived, right? I am being my best, right? So there you go. You choose. It's all up to you. We love you. Releasing transmission. There we go. I am being my best. It's like a brain freeze. It's like when the energy clears out, it feels like a brain freeze sometimes. It's like, you ever get you know what a brain freeze is. Too many super fast slips on a Slurpee will give you a, say that 3 times fast. Super fast sips on a Slurpee will give you brain freeze. So awesome. I love the horses, donkeys, cats, and dogs. So do I. They seem to know how to use everything. All right, I love that too. Bears making themselves at home with trampolines and pools. Really? I know, right? It was bizarre. I couldn't figure out. Let's see what we got. We're going backwards. I love the videos of people post their cameras of bears swimming in their pools or on trampolines. Who doesn't, right? Seeing a bear, or like a bear just like going to somebody's house and like sit down in a Barco lounger. Exactly. I love watching animal videos. Watch funny animal healing channel every day. Kitties, puppies, bunnies. I've been hen rooster duck all hanging out. There you go. And if you're Tina, you can go entertain yourself with the chickens. Do you hang out with the chickens, Tina, or do you just feed them and move on? I was wondering, because if I had chickens, I would like have to go out there and be like, hang out with them, maybe play some music for the chickens, and do a chicken dance. I don't know. We could do the chicken dance with the chickens. I don't know. I mean, how else would you want to dance if you had chickens, right? Beats me. I wouldn't want to do like the moonwalk or anything. I wouldn't understand. They might understand the chicken dance, but I have no idea. But do they come as pets, or are they just like food supply? That's always a question. If you have chickens or goats or anything. Not that I'd ever have a goat. That would be my enemy symbol in Chinese astrology. But that would probably lead to like my farm collapsing or something. Generally, if you understand Chinese astrology, it could easily have a negative effect. All right, so let's work with the rose quartz, guys, and then we're going to close out. All right, so rose quartz comes to mind over the healerite. So here we go, guys. And of course, this is Chris's favorite stone, but she's not in the chat. But here we go. All right, guys, so energetics works with your permission. And of course, again, no good dunning tomorrow, and this will be the last day of hat for a minute, because we are getting our hair cut. And Hershey and I may go live later, but I should be back by 10:30. But I'm going to give her like a cutoff of like 11:30 and then to go live, because we don't have all day. But here we go. All right, guys. Join me with the rose quartz. Mystic John, love you, brother. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. All right, so Wednesday, Chloe's on with and you guys can probably guess what the special announcement is and what we're going to do. So, we'll leave that there. So Wednesday, we have Glowy Chloe live, not Memorex, with us. Then Friday, we're going to have Angela back on as well, to every 2 weeks, as we have stated. Last one was Saturday. So Friday, we're going to have Angela on to do some energetics, light language as well, or light language. We're doing energetics with us. And And then Wednesday, And you can guess what we're doing Wednesday with Chloe. We'll leave that on the table there. So yeah, get ready for that horizontal live. All right, so big healing. We're sending this out to Chloe and Christine and the family there. We're sending this out to everybody who needs healing today. So if you need healing, claim it in the chat. Or if you want to claim the rose quartz for yourself or for somebody else, you can do so in the chat. Or say it out loud. And I'm sending this to everyone in the family, all the way around. And to, of course, Millie has one home from school. So if that's the case, then I'm sending this to Millie's daughter as well, who is home from school. 'Tis the beginning of that season, too. So favor, we send this to all, and Millie's daughter home from school. And of course, any healing from over the weekend as well. This is why we're using the rose quartz too, is anything left over, and there's gonna be a ton left over for months, but we're gonna vacuum up some of the stuff from the weekend that we dumped on Sunday, either between Jared's fire homa, Huda's fire homer, or through the eclipse, or just through like myself and any Virgo moon there. There's a lot that Grover, healing please. Dash out. Sending love to Grover. A dash and 16 years old. Wow, young pup. Favor to Grover. Grover! Super Grover, right? Is that who we're talking about from the Muppets? Remember Super Grover? Super Grover! Yeah, Grover was one of my favorite Muppets. Along with Kermit the Frog. And of course we have Gonzo. Now I will jump through a hoop with my chicken Camilla. Yeah, there we go. It's not easy being green. Green's the color of most everything. You could be sad or blue or yellow. Pull that knot out. You may feel this in your root chakra, or any kind of fellow, but it's not easy being green. So someday you'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lover, the dreamer, and me. I'm not no Jim Henson, but gee, Miss Piggy, I bet you bring home the bacon. Yeah. I can do other voices, but we don't want to do like accents. Can be like I can do a spot. Remember the movie Short Circuit, right? And the Indian guy, not the Indian guy, the scientist, the comic relief. He was the secondary guy, and he was like, "Hello, honey, what is for dinner?" When that's how I learned how to speak crazy. But yeah, I can do all kinds of funky accents, but a lot of it's not politically correct anymore. All right, so we're going to seal this up here in a moment. You should feel this in your root and sacral chakras. I do, for sure. We're pulling up big knots. Super Grover. Grover was like the innocent child, right? That's why you always hear me say, like, shuffleophagus. It's actually snuffleupagus, right? Remember? Big birds. Big bird. I used to be able to do a big bird. I'd have to hear his voice for a minute, but... yeah, we should have a movie night on Zoom. We watch the Muppet movie. Your favorite movies from the 80s. What is your favorite 80s movie? We'll do that tomorrow. We can talk 80s all day. I played 2 times speed to catch up with Kermit. There we go. Yeah. All right, guys. You know, I'm all green too. I didn't realize I'm wearing like 2 different shades of green. Goonies. There we go. You know, they are doing Goonies number 2. I don't even know if I'm legally going to. I'm like, you should not watch that. I don't even know if I'm going to watch Goonies number 2. They are actually making Goonies number 2. Yeah, we can do movie night on Zoom. I don't see where it says illegal, right? Per se. That's an idea. And we could all comment in the movie. Yeah, we could do like MST3K, our own MST3K. If you ever watch Mystery Science Theater 3000, which is an amazing show where they just like, and it's a great show because you got like 5 different levels to the show. So it's like, you can watch it with a friend, right? And you'll laugh and then he'll laugh and then you both laugh, but then you get one joke and he gets, because it's always so many deep layers to it. I don't think I'll watch. Yeah, Goonies 2. No, you're going to ruin. How are you going to make them parents and then their kids are going to have their own adventure? No, you can't. No, it doesn't work. It'd be like doing like
There's a movie you can't. Sandlot 2. I think they did, and it didn't work. All right, you can't make another Sandlot. It just doesn't. You already ruined the ball. So what are you gonna do at this point? You get Babe Ruth's bat? I mean, what? Yeah, all these movies that are they just trash them out. I'm going to even say the original Star Wars, not the original, like 1, 3, 4, 5, but number 1. Yeah, Star Wars started, and Star Wars was number 3, episode 3. Hocus Pocus 2 wasn't terrible. Yeah, some of them aren't. Don't get me wrong, some of them aren't, but a majority of number 2s are just all about money, right? So yeah. No Goonies number 2. I think we should protest Goonies number 2 and save the sovereignty of Goonies number 1, right? All right, let's seal this off, guys, and close out for today. Hermetically seal, right? All right, we're going to seal this off. You may feel this as we seal it. I do. I always feel this in my root chakra. And no matter what, it's never you're never going to totally clear it. So, like my root chakra, as much as it's been busted, it's never going to totally clear. None of these things ever really totally clear, but yeah, it's functional. It becomes much more functional. Number 2s, we were usually with Greece 80s. Greece was like 79. Greece number 2. Are you kidding me? What are you trying to prove here? With Grease number 1 is like the musical of our generation, right? Like I will stop, like when I used to channel surf, I would stop and watch Grease if it was on, right? As crazy, I mean, it's just what it is. But yeah, I would skip past Grease 2 as fast as I could grease the... Yeah, no thank you. Yes, it's on the Halloween playlist. Both Twitches movies. Twitches. There we go. All right, guys, let's close this out here for today with a Jamie Lee Curtis. There we go. Isn't she in the original Halloween? Wasn't she in the original Halloween? There we go. But yeah, Stacy and Grease 2. Who's that guy? Yeah, Grease 2 was no. You don't do that. That's wrong. It's just wrong. Like redoing Goonies is just wrong. I'm sorry. I mean, who knows? I mean, we already live in the Mandela effect. There may already be a Grease 2 and we don't, or Goonies 2 and we don't even know it, right? But yeah, we can go over Mandela effects now. How many dozens of movies have completely changed too, right? Good. And you should keep it that way, Stacy. Don't know Grease 2. It has no effect on Grease 1. It's just more like Grease 2, the search. It's like Spaceballs 2, when they talk about merchandising. Spaceballs 2, the search for more money, right? Yeah, no, merchandising. Exactly. All right, so I saw it in 1977 over 20 times. The only movie at our theater that summer. See, Star Wars. 77 would be Star Wars. But yeah, all right, so Rocky, I love. Now, Rocky's a movie. You can do Rocky 1, 2. Rocky 3 wasn't the best, but Rocky 1 and 2 were all right. And then 4, of course, with the Ivan Drago, right? Rocky 3 was with Clubber Lang, Mr. T, and yeah, he's running on the beach in California there. But the Rocky 4, right? If we can be friends, and you can be friends, and we can all be friends. But yeah, so some movies are all right. Some 2s are better, but not better. You can't be better than the original Rocky. But that's the classic pull yourself up movie, right? But all right, so I love it, Bonnie. I was so awesome in theaters. Yeah, that's the sad thing. You try to go to a movie theater now. It's not so awesome anymore. But not that I'm going to the movie. I didn't even see the new Superman. I'm waiting. I guess I'll have to go figure out how to watch it. Since it was filmed in Cincinnati, and I just want to watch it for continuity errors, right? When they're driving down one street, and the next clip, they're in another street that doesn't match. And it's like, how you get the other side of town in one quick cut? That's what I want to see. But you ever do that? Watch movies that are filmed in your neighborhood or in the town that you live in and be like, wait a minute. They're over at the grocery store down the street, and now they're over at the shopping mall around, half an hour away. How'd they pull that off so fast? That doesn't happen. Rocky Horror, there you go. I saw Rocky Horror like a dozen times. But last year I saw Rocky Horror with Brian Bostwick. He was live on stage, like acting with the asshole Brad. Yeah, so he was acting with the actor. Like, you know how people act the show, right? When you go to see Rocky Horror, they stand in the front of the theater and act it out. Well, this is like a semi-professional acting crew that does this, right? They do Rocky Horror like semi-professionally. And so then Brian Bostwick, who's with Brad, right? He came out and did the acting with him. So he played all the Brad. And every time the asshole, he's like, "Yes, that's me," because Brad's an asshole. We know what Janet is. We don't want to say that word, but she's a bia. Right. Yeah, and of course this man has no neck, but either way. All right, so yeah, you're supposed to yell back at Rocky Horror. So every time Brad comes on, you go a-hole, and every time Jenna comes on, you say the B word. And then the narrator has no neck, and yeah, there's other things. Just throw toilet paper. It was a big thing way back to go to theaters all dressed up and doing the parts of the actors. Yeah, it's all faded out. Everything has gone the way of the internet. I've been wanting to watch a couple movies, and I've been making a list. Ooh, sounds good. The original Rocky Horror with the very young Susan Sarandon. There you go. And, of course, Tim Curry, too. Yeah, I'm sure. One of the first cross-dressing films, too. There you go. All right, so... all right, original Rocky Horror with the very young Susan. Yes, Millie, I read 2 of the books. I never did that Rocky Horror thing. Oh, we'll have to get you... all right, so when we do the... when I flat Stanley myself and drive around and say hi to everybody, we'll take Millie to Rocky Horror. We'll get a yellow... You got to carry a yellow balloon. You're a virgin, right? At the end of the movie, they pop your balloon because you popped your virginity of Rocky Horror. But yeah, they'll drag you up front, make you do the time warp and all kinds of crazy stuff. My kids have the books. I should borrow them. All right, so let's close out, guys. Have an amazing day. All right, so let's take our left arm up, put it to the person to your left, and the right arm up and put it to the person to your right. And we take that love out of our left hand and we spin it around. And it goes through my heart and your heart and Millie's heart and everybody's heart and John's heart. John, good dunning. And hi, nice to see you, John. And Stacy's heart and everybody's heart. It spins around and spins faster and faster and faster and faster. Like the Large Hadron Collider, our heart combines into one, right? And so my heart and your heart and everybody's heart is spinning through, and we feel each other's hearts, and we take that heart love, right? And we spin it up and lock it into the greater source field like a reverse, tornado. There you go. Instead of blowing down, we're sending all that love up, right? And so, yeah, as we are seeing each other in the greater source field as awesome, we see everybody else in the greater source field as awesome as well. We see everybody today integrating the energies of yesterday. We see everybody today in their awesome space. And we see everybody today realizing that they don't have to be their karmic and heavy selves anymore and that life isn't so hard if they choose to let go. We see everybody releasing their karmic and their sad selves. We see everybody releasing anything that's been holding them back since the eclipse there. And we see everybody on the other side of this eclipse, an awesome, loving energy in their highest loving light. And we see everybody lifting themselves up and stepping into that highest frame. We see everybody in the greater source field feeling their best, feeling their highest love. And we see everybody in the greater source field realizing that they are the ones creating their universe, that they are the energy and dropping their karmic energy and standing in that frame of love, standing in that frame of abundance, and standing in that frame of their highest joy and helpfulness. We see everybody in the greater source field, and we see everybody here as well, helping each other on planet Earth as we pass the eclipse and the new moon yesterday. We see everybody on this planet eclipsing their karmic self, and we see the love coming through on planet Earth for each and every one of us. We see each and everybody today stepping into that new frame, into that new energy. Pardon me, burping and clearing our old energies as well. And stepping forth into the love that we are, into the peace that we truly are, into our highest source selves as we go out today, creating our new universes in delineation from the older universes of yesterday. We see everybody out there in that love, in that peace, in their highest timeline. And we see Mother Gaia spinning with love and peace. We see peace on this planet. We see all wars ended. As yesterday, we see humanity realizing that it's not our highest timeline to do that. And we see, of course, all famine and hunger ending on this planet, as well as we realize as well that sharing is caring and loving each other is really our highest way to be. With that, we see Mother Gaia with no plastics in her soil. We see her with no forever chemicals in her soils and water. And of course, no X's and O's. We're not playing tic-tac-toe in her skies, right? No such thing as the long white sheet cloud. It does not exist. Or does it? Grateful. For that, we say hallelujah. So it is, and so it shall be. And we seal today's hug and love.
as we carry it out. And we take our love that we've connected to the greater source field and release it like a big balloon. And with that, hallelujah. Here we go, guys. All right. I forgot to release our love. But thank you for each and every one of you being here. And tomorrow we will not have good dawning, but say a little. And you get out a good truth wave there. Just see me in the highest light, and as we deal with, no big deal. But as I go and figure out, what's going to, whatever, nothing, right? Nobody's going to show up. We're going to state that, so it's just me. All right, guys. Have a day as amazing as you are, and of course, stand in that light. You are that light, and yesterday, released that darkness, right? So be the light you always wanted to be, and stand in that light, because now it's easy to create your universe, because we're out of the darkness, right? There you go. All right, guys, stay awesome. YouTube kicked me out. You're not cool. You fell out of the YouTube, out of the club. No, YouTube kicks everybody out at some point. All right, guys. Cheech and Chong. I met Cheech and Chong. They're both very amazing souls. I met Cheech, and then I met Tommy Chong. 1 week Cheech, then a week later Tommy Chong. They both came to a dispensary in Colorado. Tomorrow I will show you my Cheech and Chong autographs. They're on my wall. All right, guys. Thank you all. I love you all. And, of course, have a day as amazing as you are. And I will see you all in the next. And, check out the 5-minute drive into Red Rocks there. Check out Millie Short as well. Bunny's Drive, Lottie's new music. Lots of stuff out there, guys. Check it out. Have a great day.